it either wouldn't have happened or it would have been a bunch of elderly people on stage.
Tenants' attorneys, landlords' attorneys, and the court system are really here to help.
What's good? It's buttered lamb and pierogi season again, and this is the Rise Report. If you thought you were going to get a cute little interview about what's going on Broadway and Fillmore this year, you're watching the wrong network.
There is currently a ban on all COVID-related residential evictions in New York State. The moratorium has been in place for roughly 1 year. May 1st is tentatively an important date in New York State for both tenants and landlords. We're talking with Volunteer Lawyers Project today about rent, evictions, and what could be happening on that date.
On May 1st, the moratorium is supposed to be lifted, and at that point then supposedly housing court will resume.
Can you tell us what's been going on with the tenants you've been dealing with?
So majority of the tenants for COVID, they are encountering the fact that they can't pay, either because they lost their job, they were sick, whatever the case may be. They are struggling getting rental assistance. So a lot of their landlords are serving them eviction notices. So if a landlord reaches out to you and just says, I'm evicting you next week, they can't do that. You have to receive an actual notice from the court, and that eviction will not take place at least until May 1st.
For tenants who are experiencing confusion or receiving letters from their landlords that have them concerned, what advice would you give to them?
I want people to know, if you have questions, if you're scared, if your landlord's harassing you, threatening you, please reach out to a professional organization such as Volunteer Lawyers Project, Neighborhood Legal Services, so that you know what is going on.
So we've just covered a bit of what tenants are going through. Now let's talk a bit more about their relationship with their landlords.
So a lot of people might think that all landlord-tenant cases are very adversarial right now, but that's not really the case. A lot of landlords understand that their tenants have lost their job or are being affected by the pandemic. Landlords, with working with their tenant, usually can get their cases resolved quicker than any other landlords that are just trying to wait for a court eviction. And landlords can reach out to legal aid. They might be able to help them with some more information.
While music venues remain closed, Band Together Buffalo has been working to support local artists with their shutdown showcase since January. Over 100 local acts joined the contest, and now only 16 remain. The music videos produced for round 3 will premiere on Buffalocal's YouTube channel this Tuesday, March 30th.
Musicians have been spending the last year doing nothing but writing and working on their crafts and creating new content and getting ready to represent themselves to the world. So all of this material that they've been sitting on and just aching to share with you, they're now being able to share with you.
When has there ever been a time in Buffalo where you've seen something like this, where all these people come together, so many different walks of life, so many different talents and disciplines, come together and create something this cool?
Walking down this lonely road to where the light it finally meets my eyes.
I think what surprised me the most was that not a lot of people knew about how much talent was here. So this showcase really shed a lot of light on that in the perfect time.
There's been country, hip hop, jazz, so many different types of flavors of music and genres that that's been on display here, and it's just been a lot of different flavors, man. A lot of different flavors.
20 years ago, the music scene would not have looked this diverse. It would not have looked this collaborative. There's a lot of creative energy going around with people working together and starting new projects and crossing over on genres. And I don't think that those things were happening 20 years ago, and that's something pretty special.
This is the Band Together Buffalo Shutdown Showcase. You're going to find round 3 exclusively on the Buffalocal YouTube page. You want to tune in and check out all the amazing local talent right here in our home city.
And yes, that's presented by the same Buffalocal that supports us. It represents a collective of over a dozen local companies brewing beer and making cider. You can support local by drinking local. Find out more at buffalocal.com.
Hello, fellow Buffalonians and Western New Yorkers and Eastern and Northern and Southern New Yorkers. My name is Keith. I sing for the 2019 Buffalo Music Hall of Fame inductee band Every Time I Die, but you might recognize me more so as the frontman for Soul Patch. I just wanted to say that I hope everyone is staying as sane as possible during this time and you are maintaining social distance. This is, I'm wearing a shirt that says Buffalo because I have to remind myself where I am, because time and space is pretty much meaningless in a quarantine, but I am very proud to be a Buffalonian. And I want to say that we miss you guys very much, and I hope that we get to play for you soon.